Karl Stefanovic has brutally compared Meghan Markle's Variety cover to a tattoo someone would get of their mum. Markle graced the cover of Variety to talk about a podcast and the royal family. Yes, she left the royal family, but she still speaks extensively about them to the press. She also assured the journalist that her foray back into Hollywood would not include doing a horror movie with Prince Harry. However, as per usual, Markle's magazine cover has attracted attention. Today's Karl Stefanovic and Allison Langdon were unimpressed. Discussing Markle's latest PR offensive with the Daily Mirror's royal editor Russell Myers, Langdon couldn't help but scoff after hearing how Meghan had spoken of how she would want to be portrayed in a film or TV show about her life. Myers explained, "Not only does she mention the fact that she was in Suits no less than 5 times during the interview, she also says she'd be willing to lend her expertise to one specific actor, and that would be with the person who would potentially play her in a movie." Langdon interjected, "Hang on, so she's saying when someone will play me, I will counsel them as to who I am and how to portray me." I mean, come on, she makes it so hard for herself. Langdon's co-host Karl Stefanovic also took a swipe at Meghan's cover shoot for Variety, comparing the photos to a dodgy bikie tattoo. Bikie is an Australian slang term for a member of an outlaw biker gang. In the glossy photos, Meghan is pictured lounging around in a Jason Wu gown worth about $8,300. "It looks like it's on someone's bicep. Someone's mum tattooed on their shoulder," Stefanovic said. "I can't say I saw it, but now that you've said it," replied Langdon. Meghan Markle's recent interview with Variety magazine detailed how she came across warm and graceful to the team during a photo shoot at her Montecito home. Journalist Matt Donnelly wrote that Meghan couldn't have been more at ease as she shook the hand of every crew member, stylist and photographer's assistant, but GB News royal correspondent Cameron Walker claimed it was a PR stunt. He said, "Another crucial thing about this interview is the author's comments at the top, and she said during the photo shoot, Meghan came was warm and graceful. She shook hands with every crew member, every photographer, everyone who was on set." This is significant because if you remember Tom Bower's autobiography, Revenge, which came out a few months ago, when Meghan was still an actress on Suits, she did a photo shoot for a Canadian budget clothing brand where it was described she was very difficult to work with. For me, the fact that's so very clearly in black and white in this particular interview seems like a bit of a PR stunt to show she's warm and affectionate. Daily Mail's editor Amanda Plattel said, "Meghan's latest video released yesterday, alongside a soul-searching interview in Variety magazine, shows her to be a truly consummate PR professional. What an operator. What a phenomenon. She tells the world she's now done with acting, swiftly adding, never say never, of course. But don't you believe it? Meghan is in the midst of performing her finest role ever, and her fans seem to be lapping it up." That said, given that her previous claim to thespian stardom was a leggy role on an unremarkable American legal soap opera, the bar was set pretty low to begin with. "Life is short, and we only have this moment," she reveals, "but that shouldn't stop us emancipating all women and destroying the archetypes," I think she means stereotypes, "that hold us girls back." She claims that love is all that matters, partner love, self-love, love of community and family, at which point I admit I choked. Family. This from a woman who hasn't seen her own father for years, that now frail yet still loving dad who funded her expensive education and has never met her children or her husband.